What's up, guys? It's your Super Playaz back at it again with your host Tony G, bringing you another Market Watch, and this time I'm gonna be talking about the expansion set. This is a really hyped up set, especially the cards that come into this expansion. Like, the cards that are in this are just so good, and right off the bat, I'm just gonna say, like, you gotta pick it up. Like, no matter what, you gotta pick up this this set right here. So we have the expansion set, Dragon Ball Super card game, the Magnificent Collection, Forsaken Warrior. This is the Broly set, and so you get a specific silver foil Broly that's alternative art. Just to give you guys a heads up, also in Nationals, this is the second place gold card, but it has a different art. So if you haven't seen that, check it out in the other video. But yes, you get a silver foil Broly leader. It's alternate, and you get one of the most played cards in this game. What makes this set so worth it is the fact that you get all the cards that are pretty much dominating in the meta right now. So you get Explosive Spirit Son Goku, Height of Power, Heightened Mastery, I think Son Goku, the A drop that you swap for the Path to Greatness, or Path to Greatness to the what is it, the A drop. And you get some really exclusive cards that are foil. So pretty much it says 50 cards. So you get one card, the foil or silver foil Broly, which is amazing. Foil, silver, I'm gonna get both. I'm just giving you guys a heads up. I'm gonna buy it. It is $39.99. So it comes out October 25th. This is definitely gonna be the day before Nationals. So if you're gonna be needing some of these cards, you gotta pick it up fast as soon as it comes out, or pick it up at the event if you're there. In the last chance qualifiers, pick them up because these cards are phenomenal and they have some really cool effects. We'll dive deeper into it later on in a different video, but you get a random foil card set times 1, and so you get, I think, one of these guys, a random 5 from the 18 new promos. So you get these guys, and then you get 36 cards that are 18 happen to be exclusive for this promotional pack. And then you have obviously the alternative art, and so we have this guy, and these are the 18 new promos that are coming out in this set. So that means you're gonna get one of each, at least 5 that are gonna be foil from the pack. So each deck includes 2 non-foil copies for a total of 36 new non-foil cards. So that's pretty awesome. And then you get 5 random foil cards, a special set featuring 5 of the new cards in the foil, a total of 41 new cards in all. So I highly recommend picking it up. And then I have the other one. So this is $39.99 for the Broly one, and it's going to be the exact same thing for the Gogeta, the Fusion Hero expansion set. It's $39.99. You get the same thing, a foil Gogeta leader with reprinted Sensu Bean, and you get a random foil lot again. And like I said, you get really phenomenal cards. All the cards that were pretty much used, or they're being used in the current meta. So honestly, I like this alternative art compared to the, what was it, the other set that they came out with. I've always liked the original artwork of Sensu Bean because it looks awesome, and so I'm definitely going to get this as well because I want Sensu Bean like this. I don't care if it's foil or not. I just love this artwork in this one. I'm so hyped for this set, and it's definitely going to shift the meta because people are playtesting, and I've seen some crazy stuff that people are coming up with, and it also gives you a sneak preview of what new Series 8 might be, or I believe Series 9, one of those two. But yeah, it's going to be either Series 8, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, so we got like all these cool cards coming out, and let's go into the Market Watch. I wanted to showcase this because I'm hyped up for this, and Nationals, you're gonna need to get it. So I pretty much am looking at these specific cards that I think are popular and are a must to pick up. And I'm just gonna say this right now, Draft Box 4 has probably been the most expensive set in Dragon Ball Super card game. I don't know if it's an expansion set, or you could call it an expansion set, or a set of its own, but the cards individually are super expensive. This is the only set that I think just a rare is more than almost $10, which is ridiculous. I haven't seen that in any of the sets, even Miraculous Revival when Gogeta was like the best card. What was it? I think Victory Strike, even the Tournament of Power cards come out in this, and even the Tournament of Power box is still expensive. But to get a playset of all these cards, I'm just giving you guys like an estimate. You're gonna spend about $1,000. I'm not lying. Like, if you want a playset of everything, like if you were like, oh, I want to buy singles, everything's gonna cost about $1,000 if you want to get a playset of every single card. I did the math. I'm not spending that much money. So pick up the cards that I think you should be using for your deck, especially for this set. These are the ones that I think are very popular, and I think they're a must. I picked Champa and Beerus Capricious Gods. When you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards with 20,000 power or less and KO it. Then choose one of your other battle cards with an energy cost 6 or less, and it gains double strike. So cards that aren't double strike will gain double strike, and that makes this super good. Super good. I think this is one of the most playable cards, one of the few playable cards in this set. I think every card in this set is actually playable. I'm sorry, I'm gonna take that back. They all are playable, and you can splash them in any deck, and they're going up. See, earlier it was $781, and now it's going up. It's $14.99 because it's such a good card. To give any card double strike just for 1 energy is ridiculous, guys. Especially if you're gonna be playing cards that are like 2-drop criticals or anything like that. It's just, or even playing the vanilla cards that you bring out, you warp, bring out a vanilla card, it just gives a double strike just like that if it's 6 or less. It's so good. Or even just playing it with other cards. I don't know. There's so many, like, this card is so splashable in a lot of decks, and it's so good. I'm telling you that right now. It's so good. And then we go into SS Vegeta Exploiting Weakness. I think this is another card that everyone should be picking up, especially for Nats. If you're going to be participating, these are cards that I talked to some elite players, and they're picking them up already because they see so much potential with a lot of these cards. So for example, this SS Vegeta Exploiting Weakness, you play this card during counterplay, and if your leader card is red, you reduce it to 3. So a lot of cards don't, when it usually bounces back 2 or less. This is 3. So, and not only that, when you play this card, choose all of your opponent's battle cards, and they get minus 20,000. So the whole board is just going to get nuked. If they're playing the Kaba package or the Veggie package, all those are all gone. I'm just saying that right now. They're going to get reduced when you play this card, and it's just insane what this, and it's only 1 red energy. So just imagine you ramp up quick enough, play it, if you're a red leader obviously, you play it, and then you nuke the entire field if they don't have barrier. That is crazy. That's such a good card. People are like, it's a must. You need this card. And so obviously they have it for $23.99, $24, $29, $30. So it's an expensive card. So a lot of these cards that I'm mentioning are expensive. Like I said, they're very popular. A lot of the elite players are picking them up. And if you want to make your deck even stronger than what it is already, then some of these cards you might need them, maybe as a sideboard or even main them. It's up to you. But these cards are, I'm telling you, you need them. You need them. It's just my opinion. You don't have to agree. If you disagree, put it in the comment section down below if you have any other insight of other cards that I should be mentioning. But these are the ones that I've seen and I've been seeing a lot of people playtest with. And so Ultra Instinct Son Goku, the Unstoppable. This card is my favorite card. Like, at first I thought 4 energies for a counterplay was a lot, but it's insane. You could counterattack and counterplay it, and what's crazy about this card is that this card's skills can't be negated in any area by your opponent's skills. So no matter what, it's going to resolve, like the effect. And when you play this card, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring Berry, and return it to the owner's hand. And if it's your opponent's turn, draw 1 card. I've used this card when someone either Gogeta's me, or or they victory strike me. So when they're bringing out the victory strike, or even the Kaioken Goku, they bring it out, they tap out, and I'm just like, nope, play it, counterplay, bounce it back, or like negate it or whatever. Just bounce it back. You don't want to get hit. Like, you don't want to get hit by this. Like, this guy is just, he crushes your dreams, guys. He just like, you're just like, oh man, all right. But it's $23.99, and it's, like I said, it's going up because it's such a good card. I've played it very tempo with one of the decks I'm building right now, and it's doing fairly well. And it's just such a good card. So it's $29.99, the highest. There's not that many listings. Core TCG, shout outs to them, like always. So they have 7. So if you need to place it, pick them up from them. But yeah, so then we move on to the next card. It's SS3 Tag Team Trunks. This card is amazing too. I can't, like, a free overwhelm, no energy required. When you play this card, it gains critical, and if you choose one card in your hand and put it in and send it to the warp, this card gains double strike crit. So it's 15k double strike crit. That is so strong, especially turn 1. If they tap out, you're gonna take a double strike crit. I don't know, it's up to you. Do it, up to you. I don't know, it's crazy. It's so powerful. I don't know, like, it's nuts. It's a nuts card. Like, I don't know, it's just crazy. Like I said, it's $23.99, and some of these cards are, like I said, you got to pick them up. A lot of the league players are picking them up, and I'm seeing this trend that they're being used. But this draft box is probably the most expensive set that any card came out in. And this is another one that I think is very powerful. They used it against me, and I didn't realize how powerful it was. C-Rod, we were playtesting, and he just like made a really good deck. I can't tell you because he's going to be playtesting it at a tournament, and he might do a deck profile with it. But definitely stay tuned for that. But when you play this card, or when the battle card is being played, choose up to one of your one of those battle cards in a game, and it gets minus 15,000. So it's just like a counterplay played minus 15. Like, you just, a lot of cards are less than 15 anyway. So you get rid of everything, unless they're barrier, guys. If they're barrier, then you can't really do it. But yeah, so be careful with some of these counterplay cards. They're so powerful. And moving on, Son Goku and Vegeta Saiyan Bonds. This is another powerful card. I've been seeing some of my teammates were telling me about this card, and it's one yellow, one blue. And when you play this card, draw one card, and then choose one of your opponent's battle cards and negate its skills for duration of the battle. Or turn, sorry. And so this could be used offensively and defensively. So imagine if someone's going in on you with double strike, then you choose one of their opponent's battle cards and negates the skill for the duration of the turn. So you kind of like take away the double strike or negate the crazy effect that it might have in that moment. So yeah, you might lose 2 cards. Maybe you don't, because some super combos, draw 1, play 1, blue energy, yellow, whatever super combo you're playing, and you pretty much just negate the skills, and you're like, all right, cool, I survived. And then yeah, so this is another card that people are like should be picking up because it's so powerful. And then we have a few listings. Like I said, shout out to Core TCG for having the most from everybody, so definitely pick them up. These are cards that I think you should be picking up. Mira Assault of the Sky, from the Sky, sorry. When you play this card, draw 1 card, and then start of your next opponent's next main phase, choose one of your energies and switch it to active. So it's 30k, single strike, but if you add a double strike onto it, oh no, he is double strike, sorry. He's already double strike. But you draw 1 card, and you put 1 energy back to active. So the energy you wasted to bring him out just gets back to active at the start of your opponent's next main phase. So once it's their turn, it goes back to active, which is awesome. So this is another rare that I think people should be picking up, and there's not that many listings, but besides Core TCG has the most. But yeah, I'm telling you, these are some of the cards that I think are super good. Then we have King Vegeta and the Vegeta Royal Bloodline. I've seen a lot of people playing Apes right now because of this guy. 1 cost yellow, that's it. You bring him out and you evolve like into that big Vegeta. Once that big Vegeta Great Ape barrier dude is out, you can't get over it. It's pretty hard unless you have Zeno or something to bounce back any of those barrier cards. It's very difficult. But yeah, that card's super good. Like, that combo with this, great. And when you play this card, draw 1 card and choose one of your opponent's cards and battle cards and rest 1, KO it. That's 3 or less. So there you guys have it. So these like a lot, $10 almost. But there you guys have it. Definitely pick up the expansion set and some of these cards if you're going to be playing in nationals. Definitely be there. We're going to be there. And go for the last chance qualifiers. I don't know if I might participate. We'll see in the last chance qualifiers. But I'm getting there Friday, so definitely want to play with the super players out there. Come through. This is the last chance to earn your invite to win those gold cards that are worth thousands of dollars. And hope you enjoyed the Market Watch. Like we always say, like, comment, subscribe. And from your host, Tony G, y'all stay super.